Right, so I decided I should do a commentary on my gameplay here, and it's just a random casual game that I finished a little earlier. So it begins with me just droning out. There won't be much gameplay sound because some reason Shadowplay didn't capture my game sound. I might have configured it wrong, but I'll try my best to tell you what my sound cues and other stuff were. So here at the beginning, I'm just droning out. It's a 0-2 game, so I'm not really worried about losing my drone. I'm expecting the enemy team to just roll over us. I'm not expecting much from this game. I just decided to stick through it, see what happens. Maybe I can get a round or two or get a kill or something, and maybe turn it around at best. And it's like, as I said, 0-2 games. I'm expecting, okay, were there a lot of runouts? Were there a lot of spawn peaks? What did these guys actually die to? Maybe there's a run out that you can do from behind those cars from the garage there if somebody would want to. Now, obviously, they're not that far downstairs, but you never know how far players decide to roam. So here, I see Ash going upstairs to this roof, and I decide to join her. And I'm watching this window because I've run out from it before. And I know it's a popular window to probably do runouts for. And she actually punches through the window, but I didn't think it was her, so I went back to check if somebody was actually trying to go through there. Because at this moment, I think the objective is right there until Blitz finds the objective in the other side. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's over here. So I rotate over after I shot the camera. And here I know there's a balcony, but I didn't know exactly where it was because this map is still relatively new for me. I haven't really learned it inside and out yet. And here I'm just opening up the window randomly. I don't expect anybody to be downstairs. I'm just not really expecting much from this game. Somebody's shooting at the window. I don't know if they were shooting at me or something. And I just decided I should probably just drone it out. See what I can do. See, there's a bunch of smoke there. Don't think much about it. See the guy, I try and scan him, but decide not to at the last second. I see a mirror window there, and I decide to try and see if she's behind it. I throw a frag grenade, but it doesn't actually connect with anybody. She's not behind there. Doesn't open up the window, but she pops up on the other one, and I get her. So at this point, I hop back on my drone. I see the guy is still there, and then a vigils telling thing there shows up, and I'm like, okay, is he gonna try and run out? And I hold the angle here, is waiting, but it doesn't seem like he's doing anything. And then the ally is over there on the left. I try and get her, but she's too fast for me. I get hit by the echo drone, and I'm like a little annoyed because I'm drunk and I don't know where the drone was. Get the echo. Blitz is capping the points. I don't want to jump in, and the last guy runs in. And that's the first round on the board. I'll skip ahead to the next round. Decided to go with Alibi. I was hovering over Legion earlier, thinking, oh no, not Legion, sorry, Vigil. Thinking I should play him. I've been playing him a lot recently, but I decided to go with Alibi. Maybe I could get a few kills by tricking people with my drone. My holograms, I mean. Here I'm just reinforcing standard walls. I know that people like to push through. They like to open up these big triple walls here. It's nothing really special. And right now I'm just thinking where I could put my holograms. I decided to open up this crawling hole because the game I was in earlier ago, they had it open and I fell victim to it. So I just throw it on the floor at a slight angle to make it look like I'm holding an angle. And in that little room there's a window behind me, so I was thinking maybe somebody shoots it through the window, and the one I left behind the couch was just maybe if they come from this side I'll shoot it. And then I open up that wall as a rotation hole slash peek hole, and right now I'm just chilling here. Maybe somebody's gonna come through here in the back. They actually get pinged over there, and I decide pretty soon here that I should probably go up because I have a bad habit of sitting still a little too long, waiting to see if somebody pushes from my side. I know that blue room is a common room where people like to jump in, and then I suddenly hear something that sounds like somebody was on my right. I heard some running or something, I think it was. But I'm not sure. It was really weird. It's like it sounded pretty close, but it sounded pretty much just like somebody was inside. So I decided to check the blue room. I see some shooting. I decide what kind of angle I want to hold. I see the sledge gun peek out there, and I get the sledge. Holding my crosshair at head level for crouch, I realign my peak to be tighter, get the Blackbeard. And at this point I'm thinking I should probably try and back off, but I want to see if one other guy decides to push, so I hold a little tighter. But then I decide to push off, like okay, a guy just got killed over on the other side by IQ. So I think I'm gonna try and rotate around, see if I can't get the flank. And I'm just hoping that nobody is still behind me. I'm kind of just checking in real quickly at the side of my eye there. I'm just holding the angle stairs in case somebody comes running around the corner. Teammate actually calls out to me that they're on the other side, and I decide that since it's wooden floor I shouldn't sprint because they'll hear me. And suddenly the grenade goes. I kind of panic. I was like, "What? Are they up here?" And then I hear a window break, and I decide to jump out because I know there's a window here. Somehow the Hibana heard me, but I get them both sprayed down. And I believe it was the IQ. It's gonna call me out as a hacker apparently, even though I heard somebody break a window or something. Alibi reported, yeah. And his teammate wonders why, and then my teammate gets the last kill. So we're now at 2-2 on match point. I could have probably gotten an ace there. I decided to go with Buck again, it worked for me. So I decided whatever. And this time they actually spawn on the side where I thought they were on the first round. I try and see if I can't spot anyone at the last minute here, somebody running out from the objective to maybe roam or something, as I just decided to park my drone there in the hallway in case I die or something, or if I want to check the drone and see if somebody's roaming right outside the objective, check some angles, but they haven't done any runouts, any spawn peaks, I'm not expecting much. I actually think that the camera wasn't destroyed there, but my teammates shoot it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I was thinking of going through this top window here, but then I decided not to, because I don't have anybody droning out for me and I don't like playing windows by my own. It's usually a death trap. My teammate gets a leading kill. I'm just taking out all the cameras so they can't spot us while we're out here, do any runouts. Here I know there's no windows on my right, so I'm pretty safe. Kind of potato a little on the dock somehow. For some reason the bed isn't you can't shoot through it for some reason, completely at least. So my bullets didn't quite hit him. I was expecting to be able to shoot through the blankets. Here I try and scan the feet, but then I decide to, oh wait, no, I shouldn't. I don't think my teammate's gonna actually jump in. And I see the dead dock in the corner there, Rook or whoever that was. At this point I'm basically looking for Kapkan. I have no idea where he was sitting at this point, but I see the Ella and I'm like, okay, maybe if I, like, could I throw a grenade or something together, but she decides to run out, but she doesn't get me, and I just hold the angle and Ash gets the last kill. I was actually waiting to see if Ash was gonna jump in and run into the room, but she got Kapkan in the toilet there, and I had a flawless game. And the guy calls me a cheater again, and I just make a smiley face just to trigger him a little bit.